Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to skin an otter. Okay, I've never put one up, to be honest with you, because I've never had to. But skinning them is kind of a chore. They're a very strong, muscly critter. Anyway, I've already made a bunch of cuts on it, but you want to just start by cutting right around the front feet, you know, just like so, all the way down to the tendons, or well, to the wrist, because you can cut these feet off if you want to. It's up to you. Then, secondly, what I do is just, you kind of open this up like a fox. Okay? You go right down the back leg here, right across, the front of the butthole, basically, or if it's female, whatever, same, right across that area, and right back up the other foot here. Okay? And then, secondly, what you want to do is right behind that gland there, you want to put your knife in right here and go around those glands on both sides and connect right to that initial cut right there. Okay? So and it's just like a mink, just like a mink or anything else. So you have those cuts there. The next thing you want to do is you want to make a cut down this tail here. I'll even try to get this on video for you guys. That'll help. Okay. Maybe I won't. This is being a pain in my, you know what. Yeah, maybe it will. Okay. So, I have just a fillet knife here. What you want to do is you want to go right to the bone, and you want to go right up the center of this tail, like right all up the center, right to the bone. You want to go all the way up here to the tip and out. Because you can't strip a tail on an otter. See this? So I'm going right to the bone, right at the center of this tail. And actually, if you got a good knife and you get right in the center, this knife actually like follows the tail. I mean, it's not really hard to do. There we go. See that? I got it all the way up to the tip of the tail now. Now the first thing you're going to do is kind of going to be the hard part. You have to skin around this tail here. And, around the back legs. Okay? See if I can get this centered for you guys a little bit better. So I have a sharp knife here. I'm just going to skin. Be careful not to go too deep because, you could go right through the skin on the back here. But I just go right on the edges of the tail, right against it too, And I'll go all the way out to the tip almost, because once you get 3/4 of the skin around the tail, you can actually put your finger behind the tail and strip the rest of that off. Like I said, you don't strip the tail on an otter, literally. You have to skin around the tail on it. Okay? Good sharp knife helps quite a bit because this is all gristle, because like I said, otters are all muscle pretty much. Both sides here I'm going. Here we go, about to the tip, just about to the tip now. Now I'm just going to go underneath the tail like that, just to here. Now, you can see you should have gloves on both hands, by the way. Now you can just pull that tail right out like that. See that? Tail's pulled out. Now, just skin around those legs, those back legs. Let's go up here, go down the stomach a bit. Stay close. This is an otter I caught today in a beaver set, actually. This is a male. Okay, so now I've skinned around the front of these legs. Flip this otter over. Pull this tail up a little ways. Oh well. You can skin right up the back of this thing a ways here. Okay, now you have the back of the legs. It's the important part. You can just skin right around the legs. Yep. Right around the legs. Now, once you get around this leg here, you get your knife under there, and you go straight up. You want to cut this off right at the paw. See that? Now you can grab this, pull it down a little ways, repeat with the other side. And yes, I'm going to stress, you know, honestly, otters have tapeworms and all kinds of other bad stuff. I have a glove on my left hand because I have a little tiny cut on it. Always best to skin with gloves on. Yeah, I'm a rebel sometimes. Okay, other leg, get the knife right under there, right up against the foot. There we go, cut that one off too. There we go, now I got this otter opened up to this point right here, okay? And what we're gonna do now is, I have a snare that I hang my otters from. Let's see if I can even get this bugger mounted up here for you guys. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, well, hopefully I can get most of this on the video for you guys, okay? There's the otter's back feet right there. I know you have a lot of people have skinning hooks, all kinds of shenanigans like that. Me, I have a snare. Does it work? Yes, because I don't do 100 otters. I do 4 every year. I got a snare tied to the rafters. You pull that down tight to those legs. Guess what? Otter's going absolutely nowhere. Now you have your otter hanging. Now what you want to do is you want to cut. Just be careful. You want to skin this otter down a little ways past the stomach, because you don't want to rip the stomach open when you're pulling down on it. But you can feel it's male. There's the penis bone, whatever. You know, we're not proper around here. But once you get this otter just down a little ways, you know, and it's a lot easier to skin these things when you're, you know, when they're nice and warm. Now that I got it down here, I'm going to grab onto the tail here, and you just pull. Oh. And they're, like I said, they're very, very hard to pull. Oh gosh, not even yet. These things are tough. Or maybe I'm just not that tough. It even helps, you know, if you have a second person that can pull down on the hide while you do this. That's great. Try this again now. There we go. Woo. Legs forward on it. Skinning machine is great, but gotta use all your body weight. All right, that was my mother-in-law actually coming home from work. She surprised me. Anyway, pulled that otter down to there. You know, once you get down to that point, it's pretty much skinning. Got to skin around the shoulders. Just be careful you don't cut the hide. Around the back here. The shoulders are right down there. Up here, you can see the edge of the fur, just at a downward angle. Get that knife right up into the neck there. And as you do this, you can see the shoulders start to appear on this otter. See that there? Shoulder on both sides. Shoulder on both sides. Just make sure not to go too far down here, because that's right where the hide is. Okay? Just keep skinning. And this otter hide will come down you know, pretty easy. Like I said, this is done without a skinning machine. I know there's gonna be people out there that are gonna see this and they're gonna say, "Eh, boy, you did that way easier the skinning machine." Oh yeah, you're right. But I don't have a skinning machine. I'm the only skinning machine there is here, guys. Okay, so once you get down to a certain point, you'll be able to see a little bit of sunlight through there. And that's your, you know, you can put your finger through there, just skin around that arm. And you'll skin around down until finally you'll hit that spot where you cut that foot off. You know, so I didn't cut the foot off all the way. So I just skin down and it pulls, see it pulls right out. Same thing with the other side. Yep, I see it. Here we go. Over here. Hopefully you can get all this in here, I don't know. Skin right down to that, where you cut that foot at. This one will pop out too. There we are. We're down to the head. That's just like anything else. Just be careful when you're skinning. I mean, you're gonna, on every, you know, beaver, otter, you can see the neck veins right there. You cut there, there's gonna be a lot of blood around. Just be careful. Just take your time skinning around the head because, you know, an extra 30 seconds to a minute on skinning an animal, you know, means the difference between a lot of money, damaged goods, you know. So I take my time on otter anyway, because I can only catch 4. Beaver, I guess I zip through them. Muskrats too. Uh-oh, that one I cut. See, there you go. See, I cut the vein on that one. Now it's bleeding like a madman. But just take your time. There's an ear right there. Go down from the ear. Other side, there's an ear. Side of the mouth and the eye. Go right close to them so you don't cut that eye open too far. Getting down around the bottom of the jaw here. And the nose, getting close. Go around the nose. Oh, bottom lip of that came off, but that's not going to affect anything. There you go. Not sure how long that took me, but that's a decent sized male otter. You know. There we go, and that is how you skin an otter, old school style. Snare, 2x4 rafter, a couple knives, and some elbow grease, guys. Thanks for watching my videos. Please like, share, subscribe, and share my channel. I appreciate everything and all the kind comments you guys leave for me. Tight chains, everybody.